Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And he returns this to the 22.
Mike 6. Here we go.
Now Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Jones dancing to his left. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the pistol, they run it with Murray. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
He's not going to get me.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
All day, every day, any day.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well.
Here we go, set,
We're scoreless after one.
Watch the safety come. Set, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Under 10.
A first down carry for Barkley. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Hey, middle.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gano now to add the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
to kick off for New York.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. On 1st down, Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
We own them. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 50 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
55, Mike 55.
Huntley to throw. Open man Watkins, touchdown Baltimore. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Come on, man. Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Barkley, a first down and more. And how about that for just running out the clock? The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught by Galladay. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay. As the first half is winding down, and the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hey.
Steps away to his left. The quick feet by Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Lord have mercy.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Jones throwing for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing after the interception. Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.